How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper 9 Toy Videos. Today, I have a new figure to me. Don't know how long this guy has been out, but this is the Hiya Toys Judge Dredd Cursed Earth Judge Dredd. So I've been wanting to pick up a Judge Dredd. As you guys know, and I think one of my previous videos, I did the alligator guy, which the name escapes me. I am not too familiar with a lot of Judge Dredd. This guy I did pick up from Brad's Toys and Collectibles in Las Vegas. There are several locations if you ever go to Las Vegas. They have a great selection of new toys. They unfortunately don't do anything vintage, but I've always been able to find some good Hiya toys or something like that from them, and sometimes some good Star Wars from them as well. I think my this I think is the first toy I've actually done a review on before. But let's go ahead and get this guy here cut open, so we can go ahead and take a look at the figure. The reason why I went with this guy over the regular Judge Dredd is mainly just because of the Cursed Earth version comes with this poncho that he's wearing. I'm gonna have to probably eventually look into some Judge Dredd comics. I think I actually acquired one not too long ago. The 20 AD or something like that I can go through and read and see if that gives me a little bit of context for this figure. I do. Ooh, look at that base plate. That base plate is pretty rad. Just like with Hiya Toys, they always add a really nice stand for the figures. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Dredd. Oh, it's got wire in it. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can't get my camera back to focus there. There we go, camera. Thank you so much. So the one side is kind of free-flowing, where the other side does have wire to it. That way you can position that cape in different configurations. That is interesting. Let's see if we can't... Oh, no. Come on. You can do it. Maybe. I just want to remove the cape so I can talk about the figure. Oh, okay, so the cape is removable. Was a little bit difficult for me. I don't know how easily these heads usually pop off on these Hiya Judge Dredd figures, but there is the Dredd figure that is underneath it. So to my knowledge, the only thing different from this Dredd figure to the regular is the cloak itself. So he does have the large Judge armor on. He does have the nice little Judge Dredd badge right there. See if we could focus on that a little bit. He does have a singular ball joint neck, but it's not at the base of the head. It's actually in the lower neck. Let's see about some articulation. He does have extremely limited shoulder articulation due to those big, bulky shoulder pads there. So does have the limited shoulder articulation there. He does have free-floating elbow pads. So I don't know how well... Yeah, his elbow articulation is okay. It is a little hindered from those elbow pads, but I imagine it would be much worse if they weren't free-floating. He does have a mid-chest and waist swivel. The belt itself is a little... Oh, I think he might also have a color difference too. I think some of his armor that's supposed to be black or brown has this green hue to it. Kind of almost a tarnished look to some of it. I might have to pick up another Dredd figure just so I can tell. He does have double hinge joint knees, so this is a free-floating knee armor there. So that is pretty rad. And then he does have rocker ankles. And yeah, it's looking like there is the green weathering on there. Like I said, I know nothing about Dredd. I know a couple of my followers are extremely tight on Judge Dredd, and they know their figures. So they're probably going to be laughing at me on this one. His ankles are just the ball joint that Hiya Toys has moved to. So no real swivel articulation or anything there. He does have, let's see. Okay, he does have his baton as well as a pistol. Let's see if we can't dump that out there. As well as a pistol that he does come with. And he has a nifty little ankle holster for his blaster, pistol, whatever you want to call that. So that's awesome. I'm glad he has a blaster. I don't see any place to really hook the baton to him. So I think he just has to hold that one. Let's go ahead and pop that wrist on. Put this wrist back on. Oh, come on. That is not wanting to go. I should probably heat that then. That is not wanting to go, unfortunately. So these hands here are just kind of like generic, almost like old school G.I. Joe hands. Not really grippy or anything like that. And then these little H's, as you know from my previous, stay on screen, baton. As you know from several of my other videos, they're actually connector clips. So they go on the bottom of the base plate. That way you can connect several of the figure stands together. And I always really like that Hiya Toys does that on these. So you could take these figure stands and you can do an elaborate, the Aliens figures, it was really nice on, because you could do this really elaborate grid walk path and then have all your figures, and then it has the figure stand spots on it and everything like that, and it's super nice. And there we go, we got the cape back on Dredd there. The cloak, I guess. I still might have to, so I think the next Dredd figure I'm going to be picking up might be the one with his bike, is it the Lawmaster, Lawbringer? Someone's going to roast me on this one, I'm pretty sure. But there you have it. There is the Hiya Toys Judge Dredd, Cursed Earth Judge Dredd. So he does have this really nifty cloak, and overall I'm super happy to have this Dredd. I'm kind of looking forward to having him in a diorama picture, maybe, you know, up against a nice little RoboCop or Ed 209 or some of the other thugs that I've made up, you know, designed and, or not really designed, but done up with Marauder figures. But there you have it, guys. Right there I'm going to go ahead and leave it with, hit that like, smash that follow if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.